Hey you guys, it's me, Gemstone. I hope you're doing very well. Please rate and comment, subscribe, and all that wonderful stuff. And press the little bell as well, all that stuff there too. Okay. This reading is going to be for Aries. You guys probably know about all the eclipses and stuff we're going to be going through this August. So this month should be very interesting. And eclipses usually mean that things are going to be leaving our lives. So it's always a bit interesting to see, I guess, how these energies play out and stuff. At one point on this channel, I used to do more readings sort of based on, things I used to think that was significant in terms of astrology to kind of see what the energies would be like. And so I just decided, maybe that's a cool thing to do this time around to kind of see, what will be leaving our lives, this week, how it sort of plays itself out. So especially because it seems pretty significant because a lot of astrologers are like really highlighting this month, and because I think we're meant to have like more than one apparently. So but I think the first one is supposed to really come into effect from like around Monday. But apparently its effects is supposed to last for quite some time anyways, like thereafter. Uh, so let's see for Aries, what's going to be leaving your life potentially um, next week, or just as a result of this eclipse that we're having. Um, oh, forgiveness. That's actually a good thing. Isolation and renewal. Well, to be honest, like, I don't think that forgiveness is necessarily what's going to be leaving. I actually think that you guys are just opening up to forgiveness. So it's just saying that if there's been any kind of issues in terms of your relationships with other people, in terms of holding a grudge and stuff against other people, and I think, I don't know, from like people that are Aries are in my life, like usually you guys can kind of carry a grudge. That's just what I found. And so it's probably just saying that, this week you're going to be able to really heal some relationship situations. And especially because the card is purple, this is about, your higher self. It's almost like you're not thinking in terms of like your ego, or like, oh my gosh, this person hurt my feelings, oh my gosh, look at what this person done to me. It's like you're not coming from that space. You're coming more from a space of, thinking more more in terms of, I want to just let this whole thing go, like just having a really mature attitude towards um resolving conflicts with other people. So I feel like that's a really good card for you. So I feel like there's definitely some mending of friendships or family situations and stuff like that. Isolation is kind of telling me that you guys may want to retreat a little bit more into yourselves a little bit. Isolation also can be that it could be also be piggybacking off of forgiveness, in saying that because this is the throat chakra card, one of the throat chakra cards, it could be saying that there was somebody that you wasn't talking to. I feel like there's somebody that's maybe been in your life that you haven't communicated with in quite a long time because of a falling out. And I think that this week you're going to really be able to mend that friendship or that relationship if it's a family member. And I think this is, if it's showing up, is really significant. And also, eclipses, it's like things have reached a combination. So it's kind of almost saying like, enough is enough. Like, this has to be resolved kind of situation. And so I think for you it's going to be a really good experience, because it's going to just make, you're going to feel like the any kind of gripe or grievance you just was holding within yourself, like any kind of negative energy you had towards that other person, is just going to be gone because you're really prepared to let it go. And I think it's because you understand that you just need this for yourself. So forgiveness is not always about the other person. That's the thing people tend to forget. Like, a lot of the time it's for yourself, in order for you to feel better about yourself and about the situation, and so everyone involved kind of feels better about things. But so I think the lines of communication is going to open up again. So maybe that person is either going to be contacting you this week, or you're going to be contacting them. And I feel like not only will you have conversations, because this one is connected to the root chakra, so something about not speaking to this person really affected you on a pretty deep level, because it's kind of saying that for some reason it made you feel almost out of balance or out of whack in some kind of way that you couldn't make up with this individual. And not to reference the tarot because these aren't tarot cards, but you do have the sun behind her. So it really is speaking of really positive times, positive interactions. And as you can see, she's just really at peace with herself. And I think that that's just what you're going to experience this week, Aries. So peace and many blessings to you. I'll be seeing you. Bye.